Yeah, talk about e-closings and how you're handling that.
Sure. So there's a couple of different forms of this. The big version that we're trying to leverage is what's called the Remote Online Notarization Act that was passed effective January 1st this year. It took a few months for I said it's like unrolling new technology, right? It's like you come out with a new iPhone and then all of a sudden there's all these updates for it. So it was legal January 1st, but none of the underwriters or lenders were really ready for it. And so due to this coronavirus, outbreak, they really kind of rushed ahead and said, hey, let's just go ahead and get these deals done and we'll kind of figure this stuff out on the fly. And so now the underwriters are ready. We're ready. We're all logged in and set up on different platforms. We're having a little problem with the lenders now. The lenders are kind of getting feedback that their investors may not purchase these loans. So while they may accept them, and they're fully legal and binding now, their investors in that secondary market are not necessarily going to buy them. And so now, after going through all of this, we're having some pushback with the lenders. And so what I've been telling realtors and customers to do is, as you start looking for property right now, and I think this is good advice from now going forward, because I think that this whole closing process is going electronic. It's kind of been going that way for a while slowly. But I think that, I would start asking lenders up front if they accept and if they conduct electronic closings. Then you would know up front, sellers would know up front, obviously title companies would know up front. So that's part of the problem we're having now, is that everybody is ready except for the lenders. And the lenders are kind of countering that by saying, okay, well, we may not do we kind of call the big important documents, like the note, the mortgage, and the deed. Those are kind of the big ones in Florida. And so what they're doing now is saying, okay, well, rather than having those documents signed electronically via computer just like this, let's go ahead and do what they're calling hybrid or e-closings, where the buyers and sellers, everybody will sign all their documents like a DocuSign. They basically just add their signature to all the documents, but the note, mortgage, and deed, let's go ahead and let's come in and let's do an original signature on those. So between those, we're kind of figuring everything out. We're closing. Last week we still had 100% of our deals closed, which is amazing. I think that was, and then huge, kudos to my team on that, because you can imagine doing this job remotely. Right now I can flip this around. I've got 3 screens right here on my desk. So, and the team is very similar to that. So to go from that to either a laptop at home or even a desktop at home is a very challenging thing to do. And anybody that's doing that right now can probably tell you that. So huge shout out to my team for that.